A very good evening and welcome back to Sense of Science. The topic for today is evaluation of a 2 cross 2 determinant. Okay. Now, before going into the details of evaluation of a 2 cross 2 determinant, let me just tell you what a determinant is and how is it applicable to us. A determinant actually is a unique value or a solution to a matrix. Now, when I talk about a matrix, I am getting a rectangular arrangement of numbers written like this. For example, I have this matrix, okay, with 4 elements. Any rectangular arrangement of numbers is a matrix. There is no such property a matrix has. But if I assign to the matrix a value, a fixed value or a solution, then it makes a lot of sense. And that is what the determinant is actually doing. The next point is actually the star point and is very important that it is only applicable for square matrices. It is only applicable for square matrices. Now what is a square matrix? Whose order or whose number of rows, in fact I would say, is equal to the number of columns. So if I just look at this matrix which is given here to me, let this be matrix A. I can see that this matrix has 2 rows. Row 1, this is row 1 and this is row 2. Similarly, the matrix has 2 columns as well. Column 1 and this is a column 2. So this is a square matrix. Number of rows is equal to number of columns. And what is a 2 cross 2 matrix? This only who has 2 rows and 2 columns and of course will be a square matrix. Okay. So again, revising these 2 points, determinant gives us a value to a matrix so that we can actually find an useful useful application to a matrix is given by determinants. And secondly, it is only applicable for matrix whose rows and columns are same, which is a square matrix. Today we will be doing how to evaluate a determinant for a 2 cross 2 square matrix. Okay, let's get started with the concept now. So suppose I have been given in the first example, let me take a matrix A which is given to me by 7, 4, 5, 5. Okay, suppose this is a matrix given to me. Of course, it is evident that it has 2 rows and 2 columns, so it is a 2 cross 2 matrix. Now, how to evaluate the determinant for this matrix? The best and the easiest way to do it is first I multiply only the diagonal elements. This diagonal element, okay, this diagonal elements I multiply first. So let me write 7 into 5 and then I subtract the next diagonal elements. Multiplication of 5 into 4 minus 5 into 4. So simply this becomes 35 minus 20, which is your 15, is the value of determinant. Okay. So this is very, very simple actually. First multiply the first diagonal elements, okay, these two, and then multiply the next 2 diagonal elements, these two, and get their difference. You will get the value of determinant. So before going on to this, a simple thing, if I write a matrix in general, this was a matrix with value so that you could understand it. Now generally if I write a matrix A of a 2 cross 2 matrix, I can write it like this: A11, the first element in the first row and first column. Then this one becomes your A12, first row and second column. This is your A21, second row and first column. And this is your A22, second row and second column. This is how you write the general elements of a matrix if elements of matrix are not known to you. 1, 1 means first row, first column. 1, 2, first row, second column. 2, 1, second row, first column. 2, 2, second row, second column. Okay. So this is how you generally write a matrix. In 3 cross 3 also you will follow the same procedure. So how to get the determinant? The determinant is written by a triangle which is called del or by det. So it can be shown like this also, or it can be shown like this also, or it can be shown like this also. These are all the ways to show a determinant. So for this matrix, if I want to write the determinant, I will multiply these two first. The second diagonal elements minus first diagonal elements minus the second diagonal elements. So I get A11 into A22 minus A12 into A21 gives me the value of det of A. This is equal to your det of A. Okay. So first multiply the first diagonal elements, okay, that is A11 and A22, and then multiply the second elements A12 and A21. Fine. So this gives you the value of a determinant. Alright, let's take up another example now. This was your general thing, so you can please take a screenshot and make a note of this. Alright, now let's move forward to the next example of our determinant list. The next example of a determinant I can give you is, suppose I have a matrix B. And here the matrix is given by some trigonometric functions. I have sine theta here, I have cos theta here, I have sec theta here, and I have cosec theta here. Okay, this is my matrix. Now I have to evaluate det B. What I have to find here? Det B. Now how do I go about det B? First I multiply these two elements, okay, that is sine theta into cosec theta. Then I then write the minus sign and multiply these two elements, which is your sec theta into cos theta. Sec theta into cos theta. Okay. Now of course we all know this will give out to be 1 minus 1, which is 0. If you have any doubt in this, you can just expand this. Sine theta and cosec theta is 1 upon sine theta. It's your basic trigonometric formula, minus sec theta. Okay. Sorry, I can write sec theta as 1 upon cos theta as well, minus 1 upon cos theta into cos theta. Again your trigonometric formula. These all get cancelled, so this gives me 1 minus 1, which is equal to 0. This is your value of determinant of matrix B or det B. Okay, so this gives me the final value. Is that fine? Alright, now let's take up another example, another kind of a question actually. Now I have been given these two determinants here. I have been given these two determinants, 2 okay. So this is my determinant given to me. I'm so sorry, I've written the question a bit wrong, so I'll just change it for you. Yeah, this is fine. So I've been given these two determinants. This is a question from your extra book, and I have to evaluate the value of x. Find x is my question. Okay, so two determinants are equal. Now the best way to solve it is I take out the value of this determinant, this one, and I take out the value of this determinant as well, because they have been given equal. Then I equate them, I'll get an equation in terms of x, and I can solve it for x. Very, very simple. So I have been given this. Let me evaluate this determinant. This will become these two elements, that is 2 into 5, minus multiplication of these two, which is 3 into 1, which becomes equal to your this determinant, which becomes 2 into x, that is 2x, minus 4 into 0, that is of course giving you a 0. Okay, so 2 5s are 10 minus 3 is equal to 7 is equal to 2x. So what is x? X is equal to 7 by 2. Okay, now you can verify this answer also by taking the value of the determinants. The value of this determinant is 7, and if I get the value of this determinant as 7 by 2 and putting the x 7 as putting the x 7 by 2, that means they are equal. That's how you can tally the question. Now if I put this determinant here, the value of x as 7 by 2, and if I evaluate the determinant, this will become 2 into 7 by 2. This is 0 only, 2 and 2 gets cancelled, I get the value as 7. So it's correct. Okay, and that's how by putting the value of x you can verify your answer. These are very important 1 markers for the board exam as well. Okay, one more I can take up so that the concept becomes clear. Next question, number 4. Again I have been given two determinants here. Okay, these are two determinants, and I have been given that they are equal. I have to find the equation between x or y, or simply they will be giving you find a relation between x and y is the question. Okay, of course you can see that we are given two variables here. Of course we cannot solve it directly, so we will only get a relation. We cannot get the values from here. So let's again do the same procedure. I'll find the value of this determinant, which will be 8 into 4 minus of y into 6, or I can write it as 6y, which is equal to this determinant 6 into 7 minus 2x. 6 into 7 minus 2x. Now 8 into 4 gives me 32 minus 6y is equal to 6 sevens are 42 minus 2x. So what I can do is I can take the x here or y here, what it's or your wish. Generally what I tend to feel is let's keep the x positive. So I'll transport the x here, 2x minus 6y, and I'll transport the 32 there, is equal to 42 minus 32, which is your 10. And hence if you have got this relation, you can divide all terms by 2 and get the final relation as, the final relation by dividing all terms by 2 will be x minus 3y is equal to 5, and this is your final answer. Okay, I have divided this equation by 2, so I have got this answer. Is that fine? So this is how we can solve any question regarding a 2 cross 2 determinant. So the golden rule is, first multiply these two elements a11 and a22, the diagonal elements, and subtract the multiplication of the other two diagonal elements from it. So you will get the final value of the 2 cross 2 determinant, which is a unique solution to a matrix or a determinant. Is that fine? And hence all these questions based on find x, y, find the relation, you can do very simply. Okay. So that's all for this period. Hope you enjoyed the video. If yes, please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe the channel. And till then, keep studying and wait for my new video. I'll be back soon with the next one. Take care. Thank you.